Yo, it's the Game Boy DS. Welcome back to the Taimanin Asagi. Sorry for the inconsistency, but when your subscriber count is low, as in 27, like mine, and you are getting 100 views per video for, say, pretty much hentai at this point, you don't really give a flying F about weekly, daily basis uploads. So, in other words, you know what we're gonna do. So, with that said, let's just hop back into it. Where we left off was Oberon's anger was at its max, but then she urgently became composed and halted the movement of her whippings. What? This unpleasant sensation. It's the first time I felt it. A weakness through my entire body. Something oppressed my spirit. The state grasped at my heart constantly. Such a sensation ate into and undermined me. That approached me and grew. Footsteps lightly resounded on the floor. However, it was the opposite of normal footsteps. They had an unearthly emphasis to them. Somebody was approaching. I had never sensed something like this before. It was something enormous. Oh, him. One man had entered the training room, clad in a business suit. His look appeared to be that of an ordinary man, but it wasn't ordinary. The unearthly fear I felt that exuded from this man. Up until now, I had never felt anything like it. The quality, the quantity of the magnitude, no. The dimension was different. The sensation gripped the sensation gripped my violently beating heart. My instinct sounded off alarms.
赤いでも支配者クラスの強力な存在。これはブラック様。このような場所に。
Obero hung her head silently in shameful manner, responding.
こいつがエドウィン・ブラック。ロナドの総帥が日本に。
I thought he was a vampire. Let's see. In the anime, he's deep voice, and well, technically he did. I think he did talk. I sense no. Maybe no. Can I get the right voice? I sense a soul of color, don't I? I saw you some time ago defeat Obero. Trembling, her voice seeming regretful, Obero obeyed Black's word with devotion. Giving a warning to Obero, Black gazed at me. Such a cold and wicked look. My existence wasn't reflected in his eyes. His emotions seemed to embrace that of insects. Perhaps that was the closest and best description. With that look, it was as if I inhaled a sensation, tasting certain terror and dismay. Fear gently wrapped around my body. You're terrified of me. Because frightening you is wrong. I thought I restrained my unearthliness a little. Excuse me. Obero. Black, without passion, gazed lightly over my nude body. contaminate this lovely stone. Pain is useless. The reason this female ninja will survive, I ask with supremacy. Black eyes for instance. Sorry, I'm trying to decide a voice for him. It's hard. Black eyes, for instance, seem to shine a bright crimson red.
なるほど。かしこまりました。このおぼろ、ブラック様の忠実な部下として、仰せのままに。
Perhaps, carrying out the conversation with the sort of things of telepathy, Opera regained her composure completely.
さあ、状況を始めましょうか。タイマニーのアサギさん。
Don't get so smug. Opera smiled coldly, staring at me. Chills ran up my spine at only thinking about what the man had suggested. But before, she and I will have a little chat. I wonder if you're mine, Opera.
はい、仰せのままに。
Opera expressed a sort of smile that she had not shown up until now, giving an expression of gratitude silently with Black. Edwin Black approached me. I didn't have the guts to spit on him in the same way I expect on Opera. So to speak, he was glaring at me like a snake would glare at a frog. I have no doubt that the rumors that are true is not a rumor. I thought so. I thought he was a vampire. I thought he was a vamp. I thought so. In addition to that, he was treated like an organ. In addition to that, he was treated like an organ. Oh, in addition to that, he was treated like an originator and a high-ranking being. I had a hunch he was a vampire. I've grown quite proficient with living. I often know my opponents. You can't oppose a completely powerful person. Obey me and accept the gift of life. Black's fingers touch the back of my neck. The experience of his touch hadn't brought a wave of fear. For that reason, I haven't screamed. This man's touch, the sensation I felt with the unearthliness was cold, going beyond pain and feeling closer to pleasure. Do you know who I am now, female ninja? I was speechless and was only able to nod. Black, with that reaction, also slowly nodded. To that degree, it does not mean that I isolated myself in this country. How does your soul become so beautiful, Obero? Would you accept a little sightseeing?
ブラック様に満足していただけるように励むタイマニンアサギ。
What's gonna happen? Obero and Mr. Black left the training room. In the training room, I had no choice.
化け物がノマドの総帥だというの。
Tense and mentally strained, suddenly sweat began running down my body. After that, concerning that man, the hopeless sense of dread went away. But, as it is, it's wrong.
とにかく私はなんとか隙を見つけ戒めを解き。
My aim is, I'm just gonna go with this one. Cause I don't like her. I really don't. No less than killing Obero. I'm not making, y'all see, probably saw multiple save files, but truth of the matter is, I'm going to do this one time, not twice, to see different endings. I'm going to do this once, and the ending I get is the ending I get. So I chose to kill Obero. No less than killing Obero. It's something I ought to do. It's no good not to make sure this time. Obero is dead.
でも
But that will mean Kyosuke's death. With black eyes still in my mind, I wouldn't think of how to separate Kyosuke from Obero. What can I do? I anguish. I only consider it for the sake of showing an unfinished answer. And fade to black. Clouds. Morning had come to the peaceful city center. Each person, for the sake of becoming gears of society, were entered the inside of the enormous skyscrapers. And in the corner of the city center, Asagi, in a facility extended underground, stifling her face in disgrace. Being the strongest ADN, for the first time in your life, your bodies trembled in disgrace, blurring anger with hatred at Obero's disgrace. You burned murderously. Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot. I put on a kind of outfit that agitated the temple of my shame. Please don't tell me I got sense of social again. Fastened by chains, I was made to recognize how miserable it was to be a prisoner.
お似合いね、タイマニンのアサギ様。
Yep. Got a sense of that. Obero today, too, wore a cocktail dress with grace. With this facility operating, she always wore it. It was understood that Obero was called Madame.
それはどうも。こんな卑猥で羞恥心のかけらもない服。あなたの方が似合うと思うけど。
その服は無様な奴隷豚の衣装よ。残念だけど、私には着る資格がないの。
Obero didn't follow my provocations. Yeah. Obero didn't follow my provocations. Provocation. Yeah, I said it right. In a soft colored voice that I had suddenly changed her was yesterday.
ブラック様のおっしゃる通り、あなたには苦痛は効かないみたいね。獅子を切り落とし、その大きな乳房だけ残すのも手だけど、やめてあげるわ。お嫁に行けなくなっちゃうものね。
あら嬉しい。殺戮集団の棟梁に心配していただけるなんて。
Hearing my irony, Obero sneered
普
lightly.
通がダメなら快楽によってあなたを調教するわ。いやらしくてみだらで男たちの肉棒がないと泣いておねだりするようなメス豚にね。
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say quite a few things. What is she proposing? Pain and pleasure are both, after all, just signals sent to the brain. They're fundamentally the same thing.
でもあなたの意志の強さ、それが邪魔をするでしょ。だから肉体を改造することにしたの。快楽に素直になれ。
So as to see through my mind entirely, Obero rolled out her long, deep red tongue. Obero's facial expression was full of composure. Moreover, I too made a blunder and reacted
あ
uneasily.
なたの肉体を作り変えるのよ。特別な技術で。人間の技術と魔界の技術が合わさって生み出された生命を操る技術。
Is she saying she will coerce me into having... I guess I can say it's a safe word. Is she saying she will coerce me into having sex by administrating aphrodisiacs?
実はね、私が生き返れたのもその技術のおかげなのよ。
Obero, in a small voice, muttered to me softly. Obero, seeing me react unrestfully, grinned broadly with fearlessness.
でも安心して、魔物になるわけじゃないわ。何をしても快楽を感じるように神経組織をちょっといじるだけ。触れられただけでも絶頂を感じるようにね。
Is she going to tamper with my nerves? Such things are. Being the case, I couldn't predict such a thing. My body trembled all over in fear.
そんなこと許さない。
And I'm guessing that's a punch to the gut. Arboreal's fist sunk into my stomach. That was not normal. The woman's fist that had struck me. It was entirely the impact of some kind of brute. I was no longer wearing my reinforced costume, so the impact was directly handed down to me.
バカね。私が許すのよ。あの方がおっしゃっていたわ。普通の人間なら快楽で発狂するだろうけど。
Another one? From earlier. Again, she sunk a massive fist into my abdomen. Everything inside my stomach sort of regurgitated from the impact as I tried to frantically endure and withstand the pain. Arboreal kept her fist
あなた
balled.
の精神力ならちょうどいい媚薬代わりになるだろうって。
おぼろ必ず殺す。
せいぜい男どもに好かれるメスに生まれ変わりなさい。タイマニン。
Arboreal's loud laughter resounded inside the training room.
やっと見れたわ。冷静なお前の困惑の表情。惨めね。惨めだわ。
No, this isn't good. If she altered the makeup of my body, it's not unlikely the quality of my arts will also decline. Moreover, what if she's restructured it to... Yeah, misread that sentence. Moreover, what if she restructured it so that I can climax by a mere touch from my body? I broke out in goosebumps by thinking about it. This place, somehow inescapable.
そうそう。隙があればと考えているでしょうけど、残念ね。少しの間、催眠で意識を奪ってあげる。
Arboreal held in her hand aloft, turning towards me and invoking a technique. Before my eyes, the scenery grew hazy.
褒めてくれてありがとう。
And then, harmonized with my eyes, everything had become jet black. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, 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 dot. Becoming conscious, it was only black inside. From that, how many hours had passed? I didn't know from the sensation of being paralyzed. It was only falling asleep and waking up. It's all that I had perceived. Dispersing my senses, from a distance, people's voices were heard. Wrapped entirely in darkness, I was afraid of the notion that time had felt like it had collapsed. I was frightened. I've been completely transformed. That time that Arboreal said she was going to change the makeup of me, I guess I had been completely transformed. Seemed like something in me was missing. Dot, 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 dot. Dot, 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 dot. And definitely gonna have to censor all of this. Hopefully I can read most. Yeah. Hopefully I can read all of this, because they start talking. Y'all kind of screwed, because I really got censored. Asagi is restrained in an airtight room called the Flesh Prison, hanging from the ceiling, hanging in sort of a shape where the front of the body is facing the floor, and the back of the ceiling fortifying each arm behind the back with leather restraints. I mean, it's a beautiful sight. It's a beautiful sight. Both legs are spread open in the shape of an M, forced quite considerably into place with leather restraint, restricting all movements. Y'all know what scene this is, y'all seen the hentai. The animation. Hanging from the ceiling are 3 ropes branching off in mid-air, tied together to the center of Asagi's body and each of her thighs via the leather restraints.
改造の方はうまくいっている？
Obro has just said, how is it? Is the restructuring of this person going smoothly? Obro entered into the flesh prison asking about the state of her restructuring project with the subordinate man in a white robe. The man in the white robe, he ain't speaking, so yes, it's doing well. Anyway, this ADM restructuring is an experimental number that is provided at any extremities. This woman called thus Asagi. Her immunity up until now has given me much trouble in her existing state. The white robed man informed Obro that he wasn't making much progress in the current situation.
いいわ。多少の時間は多めに見てあげる。その代わり、私が満足いく改造をするのよ。失敗したら。分かっているわよね。
Obro has said, it's fine. It hasn't been long. Increase it to the maximum. But I want to be satisfied with the results. If you fail, foo-foo, well, for you, well, you know what happens, don't you? Obro, with a cold-hearted voice, declared to the subordinate person. Yes, I comply with your expectations. I wholeheartedly will pour my life into it. I will do my best. Looking down on the white-robed man impatiently, Obro transferred her glance to Asagi, who was concealed with leather blindfold. The room wall crawled with worms, entirely covered with sarcoma. Tentacles stretched from these walls of flesh and were inserted into Asagi's orifice, wriggling lightly.
惨めね。これから改造されて淫乱女になるよ。ああ、最高よ、アサギ。
Obro has just said, miserable. It's miserable, isn't it? After this reconstruction, you will become the debauchery of a woman. The most supreme Asagi. I almost went to Broken Hardy. While raising her eyes up to Asagi, who was hanging in midair, Obro seemed to enjoy it, chatting with the white-robed man at her side.
これからアサギはどんな淫乱女に改造されるのかしら。
Obro had just said, now, after this, Asagi is being restructured as a woman who will perform any kind of lewd, obscene acts. Yes, beginning from the fact that you rebuilding the sensitive nerves inside the body by means of medicine secreting from the tentacles. And then the nerves of outside the body will follow, rebuilding the gene levels similar to the liquid medicine that she's being filled with in this room. Obro crossed her arms as she listened in earnest to the white-robed man's explanations.
両方を改造するというわけ。
Obro had just said, the inside and the outside. You said you're restructuring both sides, didn't you? The white-robed man. Yes. She'll soak in this liquid for approximately 1 week. The nerves will restructure and, so to speak, the entire body will become an erogenous zone.
いいわ。早く生まれ変わったアサギに会いたいもんね。
Obro just said, Fufufu. Good. Quickly, I want to meet Asagi with her fresh new life. Yep, I'm slowly drifting into broken territory. White robe man. Moreover, Moreover, the toxicity will be magnified by magnified by between 1,000 times and 3,000 times. It will only take a soft touch for her to have an orgasm.
じゃあ外からしっかりモニターで監視しましょう。最強のタイマニンアサギが改造される一部始終。
Obero has said, I see. Well then, I'll observe the monitor steadily. From the outside, the strongest ADN, Asagi, is being restructured from the beginning until the end. Obero massaged her own breasts over her cocktail dress, not being able to conceal her arousal of imagining Asagi after this. Revenge to Asagi concerning her by means of sweet aphrodisiacs. ... Thank God it's finally went to black. Okay, we're gonna end it here. This is the last sentence. A wave of intermittent pleasure advanced upon Asagi. From where? That is something Asagi truly did not understand. So, if y'all truly want more of this, I truly need more subscribers. This is getting very, very complicated, and I know YouTube is watching. Like, share, and subscribe if you're new. I'm the Game Boy DS. This has been Taimanin Asagi, and it is game over for now.